Chappelle does it again. Y'all sensitive asses, man. Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones on Netflix. A new special Dave Chappelle got. And man. Whoo. Man. What I love about this special so much is Dave Chappelle's delivery. The way he brings his jokes around to make sense. You know, he starts off in a certain place. He travels in a couple of directions and then brings everything full circle. It's strategic. I'm not going to say it's to the point because, you know, he kind of works his way through it. But by the time he gets to the end of it, you fully understand everything he was talking about. And everything he was saying, I completely agree on. You understand? Yeah, there was a couple of things that even I found over the top. You know, I will never agree with being a pedophile. You feel me? The Home Alone, the Macaulay Culkin thing, I understand why people would find it funny. I don't do well with the pedophile stuff. Like, I just don't agree that that pedophile shit is cool. You understand? But you know, it's his particular take on it. It is what it is. I get what he was saying with it. You know, as far as, you know, the Home Alone and him being trapped in the house and, you know, how hard it is to catch. But I don't do pedophile stuff, man. You feel what I'm saying? But overall, it still was a funny comedy, man. It still was a funny comedy. And even if you didn't like the jokes in particular, you have to appreciate the thought process of, you know, what makes him say these things. You understand? And like I said, even though I don't do pedophile jokes, I appreciate the thought of why he felt like that was funny. You understand me? The whole thing about lady in the office, hey, I'm not a F word. Well, hey, I'm not a N word neither. You feel me? Like that is just like very strategic, very smart. And I really think this is what comedy is supposed to be. No, now, of course, people gonna get offended. I thought the whole alphabet people, LGBT, all that stuff, I thought that whole segment was hilarious. With them sitting in the car and, oh my God. The whole message and really using that car to paint a picture for how things within that movement are, is retarded. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I really appreciated, you know, the effort that Dave put into that. And when you look at a lot of specials, right, you can really break specials sometimes down into segments of where people are touching on topics and stuff like that. This special didn't have a lot of segments. It's just his way of explaining everything and finally getting to an overall point was very, like, it was time consuming, but it still made everything completely understandable. You understand? And it was just, overall for me, it was a dope special. You understand now? I like the ignorance. I like, you have to be ignorant in comedy. It's the whole point of comedy. The whole point of comedy is to get people to laugh. You know, whether it's being vulgar, whether it's not being vulgar, your whole point is to get people to laugh. You're going to offend people if you're being honest, because, you know, Dave Chappelle said a lot of stuff that, you know, he was just being honest about. You know, and that's another thing I can appreciate. But, you know, once again, people decide to get offended. And like he said, you seen his face and you clicked on it. After years of knowing what comedy is, how Dave Chappelle is, y'all still took y'all triggered asses to go to Netflix and watch this comedy special. I'm pretty sure some people even just seen the backlash on social media and then went to, seen the backlash on social media and then still went to go watch the special for themselves. Just to be triggered all over again. The social media post wasn't enough to trigger you. Like, it triggered you, but that wasn't enough. You couldn't just stop there. You went and go watch the shit. People want to be offended these days. People want to be offended. People want to be victimized. People want people to feel sorry for them. Miserable people, man. Well, I tell you what, people like me, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy all the ignorant stuff. I'm going to enjoy watching y'all get offended. And I'm going to enjoy laughing at y'all people who are so insecure that a man can't even tell jokes on the stage without people getting offended. I'm a heavyset guy. You know how many fat jokes are floating around on the internet and in comedy and stuff like that? Who am I to get offended? You understand? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, they discriminate against fat people too somewhat in the industry and in entertainment and in society. But, hey, if people want to make jokes about it, who cares? And I'm confident enough in myself that, you know, I'm going to achieve my goals regardless of what people think. And that's y'all problem. Y'all care too much about what people think. Y'all shouldn't, man. Y'all shouldn't. I hope in future specials people continue to offend. I hope people continue to be vulgar and piss people off. So that way, y'all complaints can flush y'all insecurities out of y'all system. And it gets to a point where y'all are not complaining anymore because y'all understand that this is the norm, that people are going to offend. People are going to offend. And eventually, you just learn to not care about it. But we can't keep on always trying to crucify and cancel people because a group of people feel offended. These are jokes. These are not trying to push an agenda. These are just jokes. No? So, if you feel offended, you shouldn't be watching comedy. You understand? But that's just my thoughts on that, man. Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Make sure y'all go check out Dave Chappelle. Sticks and Stones on Netflix. It's an amazing comedy. I done watched it twice already. I'm probably going to run it back for a third time before I officially retire it. But, man, Netflix, keep on getting them Dave Chappelle specials because I am going to keep watching. I'll let y'all. Bye.